Hi guys, and welcome to this WordPress Monstroid theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, in this series of videos we're going to build a WooCommerce store with the Monstroid2 theme. We reviewed it earlier on. Since I reviewed that theme, the folks over at Monstroid have kindly made me an affiliate. So if you want to try it out, there's a link below, but it is my affiliate link. So let's get on, and what I've got here is I've got the basic install with the theme that they've supplied here. And if you wanted to watch how to set up and install the theme, have a look at my last video. So let's go to our dashboard. And oh, it looks like I've got an update here. Let's have a look what updates I need to do. Just quickly update these plugins. Just going to select them all and hit update. Okay, and one more left. What we've got. That's a theme update. We're not going to use that theme anyway. Let's just go in and get rid of any themes we're not using. They just take up space that you don't need. And as we mentioned last time, when I installed this, it gave me the option to not only install Monstroid2, but to actually install a child theme, which is always a great idea if you do a lot of coding with your themes like I do. So it doesn't get overwritten if you update your actual theme. So let's get rid of these ones we're not using here. I'm just simply left clicking on them and delete them. That's the one that wanted updating there, 2017. And the last one here, just don't need it. Okay, like I said, I had a generic theme installed from them. So if we go down to our Monstroid2 and click on Monstroid2. And let's go down to skins. And here's the library of the actual skins that they got, and there's hundreds of them, and you get all of this straight out of the box with Monstroid2. It's pretty cool actually. Let's have a look. So we want a store, and they've got several e-commerce stores here. That's one. You can see it's got products. That's another one. Here's another one. Let's go with this first one here. You can look at the live demo if you want to, check it out before you actually install it. So this is what we're going to get basically. And just to reaffirm, this is what we have at the moment. This is what's loaded on there, and it's a full site with all the different pages. And once we decide we want to do this one, it'll wipe out what we've got there and install this one for us. So, well, let's go ahead and use this one. I'll just close that live preview there, go back, and here's the install button. Simply going to hit install. And it's telling us it's going to install all these plugins. I've got some of these already installed, but I'm going to leave them all checked just to show you. And I'm going to hit the next button. And I may pause this video while this stuff's all loading, but it's usually pretty quick. As you can see there, it's installing these plugins automatically. Elementor, Kava Extra, Jet Data Importer, Jet Theme Core. And you get all these great plugins and features included when you install this theme. There we go, we're installing WooCommerce 2 for our online store. Great, all plugins are installed. Now then, it says do we want to append it? So do we want to add it to what we've got there already? No, I want to replace what I've got going on there. I don't want it to add it to it. And you've got an option to skip the demo content installation. I'm going to go ahead and replace everything and get the demo content as well. So I'm going to go ahead and hit next. And like I say, I'm going to skip for a moment. I've got to put my password in here to actually do this, which is a good idea because you don't want to overwrite your site by mistake. That could be a real problem. So put that in there, say import content. While that's doing that, I'm going to pause. Okay, that took about 4 minutes. Let's take a look at what we've got now. And here we are. Here's that site that we had a look at the demo for, and seems to have loaded everything on there. Products, logos, you name it. Let's have a look. See if it's actually got products. Yep, sure does. They're in English pounds, but we can change that in our WooCommerce settings. So great, we've done that. We've loaded our site here. Let's go ahead, let's go to the home page and make it our own. Now, first thing I'm going to want to do is get rid of their logo and put one of my own in. And also, we don't want it to say their name up here. We run just another WordPress site, so let's change that. Let's go to our customizer, which is the usual thing to do. And let's go to our site identity, and we'll put our name in, which is Gearfest, or whatever you choose to call your website, and a tagline. Let's do that. And publish that. For some reason we've got no preview here. Okay, now I've published it. Now we've got a preview here. Now normally this is where you put your site logo in. But I got a feeling this isn't going to work because we've got the Elementor. Let's try it. I've got a site logo. So let's drag my logo over here. And of course, for those of you that know, alt text, all images should have an alt text. It's for readers on website, for visually impaired people who will actually read out to people what the picture is. But a lot of people use it rather than descriptive site logo. They'll put in a keyword for their site or something like that. So when you build your site, if I was you, I'd be using that for keywords. So we selected our logo. Don't want to crop it, just want to put it in there. Okay. Doing something, but I don't think it's going to work for some reason. Because we're using the Elementor builder, I believe. Let's hit the publish and see if it makes any difference. Nope. But our site title and tagline have been changed up there. So what we're going to do, we'll get out of here now. Here's our old site that we had, and it looks completely different from the one that's loaded on there. I'm going to go ahead and close that out. And let's now edit with Elementor. And I think we're going to find we can change our logo that way. And here we go. If we go down and go to header, let's put our logo in that way. There we go. Yeah, that's more like it. So here's the actual element or block with our logo in it. So I'm going to hit the little pen icon there. and edit. Get rid of theirs, both of those. And let's add our own. That's already in there, so I'm just going to select that and insert it. I'm going to do the same for the Retina logo image. Usually Retina logo images want to be a little bit bigger. I'm just going to use the one I've got here for expediency. There we go, and we've got it in there. Okay, what else do we want to change on the menu? Well, when it hovers, I don't want it to be red like that underneath, that little underneath bit. I'd rather have it perhaps our blue color here. I've got my blue color copied over here somewhere. There it is. Copy my hex code and let's hit the edit tab on this, or let's just update this one first before we go any further. Let's update it. Now we can edit this one. And it's going to be, here you can select the styles that you want, vertical or horizontal. Little drop down. We haven't got a drop down up there, but let's go to our styles and see if we can't edit our hover state. Okay, there's our regular text color. I'm going to leave that exactly the same. And let's have a look. Here's our hover state. That's that color when we hover over it, gives it that underline there. Let's change that to my blue color. I just copied the hex code that I used to create that logo there, which is that blue. There we are. Now you can see it's changed it to that. And it's actually, when it hovers, make the text that same color as well, just for fun. I'll put that same color in there. Now active is the active page that it's on. And again, they've got that one, so you can have that underline red on the page that you're on. I don't want that. Let's put my color in there. All right, now let's update. Now let's go ahead and view the site with our little, this is Elementor here, so we can just hit the little view icon there to view the site or preview the changes. There we go, and it's just showing us the menu because that's the only bit that we've edited there. If I hit the home page, there we go. We've changed the logo, we've changed the active page, and we've also changed the hover state. You can see the actual writing as well as the underline there are changing when we do that. So that'll do for this video. We're going to work our way through. We'll start changing this slider and then this next element and the products as we go along. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're interested in web development, take one of our courses below. We've got some great free courses as well as some premium courses with some huge discounts for our YouTube subscribers. If you want to test out the Monstroid theme, I'll drop a link below this video. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.